I'm Haley Wood with RunTheRaceTogether.com, and I am so glad that you're here with us today because we have a very serious topic to discuss. Shoulding. Have you ever been should on? I have been should on, but if I'm going to be completely honest, I have done my fair share of shoulding in this lifetime. So, the question I'm considering today, to should or not to should? As I was mulling over this topic in my head, a memory from my childhood came to mind. When my brother Jason was 15 years old, he was really into Friends, basketball, and rap music. What he wasn't into was our family, especially this night, because as we gathered together as a family, we were doing tongue twisters. So instead of joining us, he went and hid in his bedroom as far away from us as he could get. Now, my dad, he was killer this night. He was king of the tongue twisters. Not because he's so good at tongue twisters, but because this night he did it without his dentures. The tongue twister we were doing was, I am a sheet slitter, I slit sheets. I'm the best sheet slitter that ever slit a sheet. If you have dentures or know somebody who has dentures and have ever tried to get S's out of your mouth, it is very difficult. So my dad was like, I am a sheet slitter. And my sister and I, the whole time he's trying to get this tongue twister out of his mouth, we're patting him on the back. We're like, come on, Dad, spit it out, spit it out. But let me tell you, that man was not going any faster, no matter how much we patted him on the back. In fact, he was literally just getting slower and louder. A distant, uproarious laughter emerged, realizing Jason must be listening from the back bedroom. My dad actually started moving closer and closer to the back bedroom, and he began improvising with the tongue twister. He's like, I am a sheet slitter. And I'm looking for a job. Oh my word. I will tell you, we were all dying. For my brother, sister, and me, this particular night is one of our greatest memories of my dad. We laugh and often cry at every retelling of the story because of my dad's ridiculousness, especially now that my dad has passed. Oh my gosh, I love this memory. My brother should have been with his family that night, but rather than should all over him, my dad chose to creatively connect with him. Had he should all over my brother that night, I believe it would have remained a memory, but I think it would have very different sentiments. I wonder how many times I have should on someone rather than responding with grace and connecting with them. Ephesians 4:29 tells us, do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. Ashamedly, I have should all over entire people groups behind their back by presenting very strong shoulds on issues in which I never sat face to face, listening to or understanding anyone on the alternate side of the issue. I should on my kids, I should on my husband, I should on my friends, on my coworkers, and even on complete strangers. It never ends well. When their demeanor and their posture change, I often realize that my approach was selfish and not for their benefit. Choosing to should all over someone is typically a way of trying to control them or to make someone else feel less than. There are some definitive shoulds in this life. Even biblically speaking, every thou shalt and must have a should all over it. But Jesus has always met me where I am, not where I should be. This doesn't mean wrongful behaviors be ignored, but there are some options that I believe are more likely to inspire change rather than create lasting scars. If you're interested in diving more deeply into the scripture regarding this concept, or to find some practical tips that I'm personally trying to put into play in my own life so that I can reduce the amount of shooting and scars that I'm leaving on people around me, just click on the link. You'll find it there. Thank you so much for joining us at runtherace.together.com or on our Facebook page at Run the Race Together. Have a great day.